What's your favorite thing about teaching at Buckeye?
My favorite thing about teaching at Buckeye definitely has to be the students. You guys always come in with a smile, and it's definitely refreshing to have you all around.
What do you like most about teaching world history, and why do you like teaching it?
My favorite thing about teaching world history, if I had to be honest, it's a broad spectrum of a bunch of different things, and we're not just focusing on one area, so I get to talk about multiple cultures and multiple groups of people, which is really nice because there's a lot of blended different students here as well.
How do you feel about being the teacher for the spotlight?
I'm honored by the opportunity. I'm very happy to be selected, but once again, it comes from you, so thank you guys for selecting me this month.
What is your life like outside of school, and what are your favorite hobbies?
Outside of school, let's see. Well, I do a lot of work on my house because it's new and that's the fun thing to do, and I spend a lot of time with my fiance and friends, so I guess it's a pretty normal life outside of school, nothing too crazy.
Are there any words you'd like to say to your students?
Words for my students. Keep pushing forward, and sometimes when high school is tough, it'll change after you graduate. My suggestion for all of you is to focus on success, and you'll achieve it.
What do you like about working with Mr. Krager?
Well, I tell you what, this is my first year working with Mr. Krager, and the one thing that struck me about him is that he's always willing to help in any way that he possibly can. I asked him, earlier this year if he would do one thing, and not only has he done that one thing, he's tried to always go above and beyond and making it the best that he possibly could. So for that, he's always willing to give of himself, and I think that's what's great about him.
Any nice words you'd like to say to Mr. Krager?
Well, Mr. Krager, it's been absolutely awesome that you're in our building, and I think that you're a fantastic teacher. You're very compassionate about your subject material, and I think also you're very compassionate about your students, and I think that says a lot about you.
What do you like about working with Mr. Krager?
Mr. Krager, he's an awesome neighbor as far as he's right down the hall from me. He's always helping me out, especially there's sometimes that I leave my door, locked, and he helps me get students in and out and everything else. Great neighbor, great guy, always helping out his neighbors and his fellow social studies teachers. I want to give him a big congratulations for being the teacher shout out, and keep doing what you do because you do it well.
What do you like about Mr. Krager as a teacher?
Mr. Krager is really nice. He's funny and entertaining. He's different than all my other teachers, so I look forward to his class a lot.
What I like most about Mr. Krager as a teacher is he throws jokes here and there and it makes your class a lot better and helps me focus more.
Teacher.
He's a fun teacher. He has fun during class. He doesn't give much homework. Well, I like him.
As a coach.
Oh, I like having Mr. Krager as a coach because he pushes me, never lets me slack off, and he really helps me push myself every single day at practice.
Are there any nice words you'd like to say to Mr. Krager?
Yeah, just keep up the good work, and I hope that you have...
I would like to say just keep teaching how you're teaching and everyone will love you.
I'd like to thank him for being my teacher and for him to have a great day.
Yeah, I would like to say that I love having Krager as a teacher. It really helps me in history. I probably would fail history if it wasn't for him because he really helps me out a lot.